Hello everybody, welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Today I'm back in my comfort zone with one of my favourite trucks ever. We're using Harvin's Mac R and we are in ProMods Canada in the beautiful British Columbia. Please join me because we've got a whole lot of things to talk about. Now this is not going to be a super cinematic video, we'll have a few cinematic shots as we go along today, but really I just wanted to have a chat with you. There's loads of things to talk about on this journey. First of all, I decided to make this an evening drive because whenever I'm on a convoy, whether it's on Euro truck or American truck, it always looks just so amazing when the sun is starting to set on this game. Use a cop car, so let's just let him go first. Does this truck not sound absolutely incredible? It's got the Z-Mods engine pack in it. We're just a couple of miles away from the lumber yard here in Merritt in British Columbia. I believe we're picking up planks of wood along here at the lumber yard, and we're heading to Penticton. I want to say welcome back to my regular viewers of the channel, and if you're new, then welcome. I'm Stu, and I make a lot of truck sim content as well as other kind of sim games. I do a little bit of Call of the Wild, Microsoft Flight Simulator, do a fair bit of BeamNG, and of course, mostly Euro and American truck content as well. Okay, that's us here at the lumber yard, and we got just over £31,000 of lumber going all the way up to Penticton. We're getting just short of $6,000 for doing that, about $43 a mile. So let's take the job and let's see where we're picking up. Looks like we're picking up round the back of this big warehouse here. But why am I making this video today? Well, really I just want to go back to basics, if I'm honest. This is kind of how I started in my YouTube channel, which started in August of last year. I didn't know a single thing about making YouTube videos. I didn't really know an awful lot about the sim either, and this is kind of the type of videos that I would do. And I've already made a video with this truck in ProMods Canada, and it was one of my favourite ones. It was one that really kind of launched my channel, and I think I was the first one to get over 1,000 views. So this little old truck has a very special place in my heart. Any opportunity I get, I love to jump into ProMods Canada. They're always updating it. It's not big enough. At first I thought, man, this map is absolutely huge. It's going to take me the rest of my life to go around it. But yeah, I'm starting to know it like the back of my hand already. Now I did initially think, will I make this a non-commentary video? But you know what? Almost all of my videos on ATS and ETS2 have been commentary, and I know it's not to everyone's taste, but I decided, yeah, I'm going to keep doing the same. I know I ramble, and probably you're not interested in half the things I have to say, but I tend to find when I watch these videos, if nothing's said, it can be a little bit boring, so I just wanted to have a little bit of a chat, of a blather with you guys, and let you know about some of the things that have been happening with me over the last week or so. I love it when the sun is low like this and it casts long shadows. And I think this is where this game really excels. It looks so great like this. The guys here at the yard will get this loaded up fairly quickly, and we can hit the road before it gets too dark. I think, if I've done my calculations correct, we should get to our destination just at sunset, which should be absolutely beautiful. So please hang around for that. Well, I forgot to say it, but I'll say it to you just now. I hope you've had an excellent week. We made it through another one, and you're having a really, really excellent weekend. I want to tell you that my videos on the channel are going to be drying up. They're going to be slowing down a little bit over the summer months. Now, that's because I'm planning to take some time off. I've been doing this for just about a year, and I've tried my best to always put out about 2 videos every single week, which has been really difficult, especially when you make cinematic videos that need an awful lot of editing. What I usually do, because my day job is pretty intense as well, and of course, like probably some of you guys, I have loads of side projects and other interests as well outside of this. I've decided, like usual, to take my normal summer vacation time off. Now I'm pretty lucky. I usually take somewhere between 4 and 8 weeks off in the summer. So during that time, I'm not really going to be making any YouTube videos. Now I've got a couple of shorts and a few videos sitting there ready to be released. So just to let you know, if I sort of go off the radar, that's what the story is. I love spending the summer months with my family and going on vacation and things like that. And where I stay in Scotland, we don't get an awful lot of good weather, so we do have to usually leave here to get some of the better weather, some sunny weather. And you know, our summer is so short here and is sometimes virtually non-existent that I really like taking the time off in the summer and making the most of it. So that's the reason that the videos will be drying up a little bit. And come the 5th of August, that's going to be the 1-year anniversary for my channel. I think the channel technically is a bit older than that, but that was really when I put my first YouTube video up. So I know I've come a long way in that time, and I think at the moment we're sitting on just over 200 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. I didn't think in my wildest dreams I would have any subscribers. I remember putting up video after video, and then like for a long time I had 3 subscribers, and I think Mo was probably one of them to start with. I just couldn't believe that actually somebody would want to subscribe and want to look at my content. And then as I'm slowly getting better, I'm certainly not there yet, but as I'm getting better with this, I'm just amazed and shocked and stunned that people actually leave comments and say, oh, I really like that video, and they would wish to subscribe. So I'm super lucky, really fortunate. And as I always say, I don't have targets for this. I don't particularly want to be a YouTuber as such. It's not a career I want to have. I don't need it, but I really like making these videos and putting them out there. Now you'll notice on my channel, I've been doing a whole lot more BeamNG content. I'm really enjoying that. Not to say that the Euro Truck and American Truck has stagnated, but there hasn't been an awful lot of new maps and updates. Myself and some of the guys on Discord, we've been looking at maps and mods and things, and a sort of combination of not any official SES content coming out, and the fact that I've just been so busy at work has meant that, you know, I've not really had a chance to go on many convoys with them, and I've not had really much of an opportunity to make much of this content, but I still love it. Every time I jump back in this, I love it so much. But yeah, I have been making a bit more BeamNG, been enjoying it, been really learning how to work the camera system, how to do AI traffic, make AI races and things like that. And of course there's been a massive update recently in BeamNG with new cars, new textures. It looks absolutely beautiful. Honestly, for £20 or $20 or euros or whatever it costs, it's well worth the money. If you've got a powerful PC, it's well worth looking into. Look at this place. Does this not look absolutely stunning? If you want a nice chilled out fun drive in this sim with beautiful scenery, you cannot go wrong with Canada. The ProMods folks do such a great job of these maps, and I just hope they continue to expand Canada. Maybe we'll see other areas of Canada coming in, or maybe they'll just expand this map. But the thing I really like about it is it's dense, it's full of stuff. The woods are dense, there's lots of plants at the side of the road, the textures are absolutely perfect, there's loads of road signs when you go into a town that's full of buildings, cars. You know, it feels like you're really there, it feels so realistic. And just look at this, look at the skyline here. Absolutely amazing. So the big news from ATS recently is there's been a release of the 1.44 version, which brings a couple of improvements to the game, but I suppose the most notable ones are the active cruise control settings. The other one is the ability to raise and lower the suspension. So we'll have to make a video or at least showcase that soon, but that's kind of the big news from the ATS world of late. And we're waiting for the Montana and Texas DLC to come out. At first it seemed like SCS were pushing a lot of the images and videos of Texas, so I think a lot of people thought that was going to come out first, but the word on the street is that Montana is on its way, and perhaps it's on its way sooner than we think. That would be great to get our hands on that one. Okay, we're still cruising along here. It's getting a little bit later. It's after 8 at night now. We'll put the lights on here, and we're getting pretty close to our destination. We're less than 100 miles away. You know what? The traffic's been so light, and this is absolutely beautiful. I also want to let you know, if you're really into your truck sims, there's a demo now out for the Alaskan Truck Simulator. I made a short video just showing you a little bit of the initial gameplay, and I was pretty impressed with it. Like, it is not American Truck Simulator. You can't compare the two things. You can jump outside the truck, you can walk around, you can go to shops to buy things, you have to cook food or buy food in order to survive. You've got to make sure that you're warm at all times. There's often obstacles in the way of your route. For example, you have to go and repair a bridge to get to your destination, so you have to go and move planks and things like that. You get the opportunity to connect airlines to the truck. You have to put the kingpin of the trailer into the fifth wheel of the truck. So there's all that sort of cool stuff that you know, we've been looking for years really from this sim, or certainly I have. So really cool. Definitely give it a go. But when you're playing it, try and pretend like you don't know that Euro Truck or American Truck exists. Look at it with a fresh pair of eyes, and I think you'll appreciate it for what it is. So what do you guys think about the Mac R series? Have you tried this one for yourself? It's really, really good. I know some people think that's a little bit slow. The engine options are not super powerful. It's not the fastest truck in the world. Maybe not one for heavy cargo, but I absolutely love it. I love the retro dials, love the dash. Everything works just beautifully. And there's an absolute ton of customization options for it, which is really, really cool. Okay, we've been asked to pull into the brake check area. One thing about this engine is that when you downshift, it really wants to rev the engine. It sounds nasty. Anyway, let's pull into the brake check area. The brakes on this thing are average at best, so let's see what they say about them. Hopefully we pass. We've got a bus behind us waiting to pull in as well. Okay, there's a truck coming up the side here, so let's let him go. Is he letting us go? Nope, he's not. Is he? No, he's just gonna go anyway. Okay, that's probably safer. And you notice I'm driving with my high beams on here. Yeah, I know I am. It's reason for that is it's just so dark without it. My monitor's blacks are just so black. Sorry about that for driving with my main beams on. I'm going to be that guy. There's a runaway lane there at the right hand side. We really need to go up those one day, take a few different trucks and see how they perform up there. It isn't actually gravel, it just seems to be tar that's up there, but I wonder if it would actually slow down the truck if we just coast. We'll have to give that a go. A little bit of Drake brake going on down the hill here. This truck really revs. It's not really built for speed, but I love it. I mean, I know the mirrors are way over to the side like this, and that's super annoying. Luckily I've got the head tracker, which makes life a little bit easier, but yeah, a lot of the trucks are like that with their mirrors super far around. But by the way, did you know, I don't know if it's available for this one, but for lots of trucks, especially the new International Eagle that's for ATS, there's loads of mods out there that either give you digital displays, so little monitors at the side of the cab to be used in place of mirrors, or the truck has actually been modified so the mirrors are much closer to the A-pillar, if you like, of the cab, so you don't have to turn your head around to see them. So there's a whole load of stuff like that available on the Steam Workshop. If you are into mods and you're looking for something new, I can certainly recommend two good maps that are available for Euro Truck Simulator. The first is a payware one, and it's a Brazilian map, and I think it's called RBR Brazil. If you Google RBR Brazil Euro Truck, you will see it. And it's not too expensive, but it is a payware one. What's this guy doing here? Oh, okay, he's trying to get into the left turn lane. Okay, I was wondering what happened there. I thought there'd been a crash. So we should be able to take a right here on red when it's safe to do so. Let's check that these guys are stopping. Yep, they definitely are. Let's just watch this trailer. Make sure we're off the curb. Yep, we're good. The other map I would say for Euro Truck that's worth checking out would be, there's one on Peru. It's really small, it's a bit more basic, it's really good. It actually looks really cool. It's got some difficult parking jobs and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely check those out. For ATS, for me, apart from ProMods Canada, you've got to go for Mexico Extremo. Part of the Reforma maps, definitely go for that. It's free and you won't regret it. The other one that you might enjoy would be one called Mountain Roads. It's challenging to say the least. You're going to take damage to your truck and trailer 100% on some of these journeys, and you need super powerful day cab trucks because some of these turns on these mountain roads are absolutely crazy. But that's one that you might want to check out as well. We've made it to the yard. We're at Farmer's Barn and they want the lumber dropped off round the back. It's only 40 XP. Let's go for that one and we'll head round the back of the yard. It's getting kind of dark now. I kind of thought the sun would just be setting at this point. Okay, they want it in this bay, this first bay here by the wall. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll stay off this concrete pad because there's a bit of a curb there, and we will pull the trailer around to the back here. And we'll keep it well off the fence on the right here because the truck's going to have to swing out into that. So let's do a little bit of a backing job here and see if we can get it in this space. We want to make sure we're well away from that wall on the right hand side. I'd rather be closer to the grey trailer and away from that wall if possible. Yep, we're doing okay. We might not be able to straighten this up in time. I'll watch the front of the cab there. Okay, this is coming back pretty good. There we go, a little pull forward and backed in beautifully there. This yard is well lit, so it's so easy to see for reversing in there. There we go, we've dropped off our cargo and we've got an excellent for it. So we've done 132 miles today and we've consumed 18.5 gallons of fuel. Well folks, I hope you've enjoyed this one. Thank you so much for watching and making it this far. I do appreciate it very much. And until the next one, take care.